Hello, I'm Felicia. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is Tuesday, March 3rd, and I am on my way to go get my hair touched up. I really wanted to go to my mother-in-law meeting this morning, but unfortunately I woke up feeling really sore, and I thought it was probably for the best to rest, but I wasn't going to miss my hair appointment. Mornings are kind of hard for me when I first get up. First time I sit up out of bed, my abs are just so sore. And also because I haven't taken, ibuprofen or anything at that point. So I feel better now this afternoon. Right, I'm excited to go get my hair done. I just took a shower, so it's slightly wet right here, but I don't think that'll be an issue. By the time we get started, it's gonna be dry. I'm gonna get my roots touched up, and I am so excited. Here's my roots. Definitely time for a touch-up. He did a really great job on my hair. I love the color. No dark roots. It's giving Disney princess. I think he did a fabulous job. I really like the toner, the color. It took a little longer than I thought it would take, but that's because he was very thorough, did a great job. I really like the color. It all lifted very nicely, and it has a nice tone to it. I got a good blowout. No dark roots. It's all a nice, even blonde. Since I was running just a little bit behind, I had a meal train delivery tonight from one of the church members, and they brought us a chicken dinner, and it was really delicious. Unfortunately, they had to leave it on our doorstep because we were still on our way home, but it was only out there for a few minutes. I feel bad, like we weren't just a little faster, so I could have thanked them in person, but still, that was so thoughtful, so nice of them, and it was delicious. I just ate dinner. In fact, I kind of need to touch up my lipstick a little bit. The only thing I wasn't looking forward to about my hair appointment was having to tell my hairstylist that I lost the baby. And so I walked in, and I was wearing this dress, which is very maternity style, the high waist and everything. I'm only a week and a half postpartum, so I still kind of look like I'm pregnant. So when I walked in, I said, "How are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm fine. Probably not as good as you're doing." Kind of like looked at my belly like, "Oh, like you're pregnant, like you must be so happy." So I had to break the news to him like immediately when I saw him and say, "I'm actually about a week and a half postpartum. Unfortunately, I delivered the baby on the 20th and he was stillborn." And I could just see like his heart sink, like he probably felt really bad that he was acknowledging that I looked pregnant, but also that I lost the baby. He was pretty sad about it, understandably so. It's not easy when I have to tell people the news. It's not fun for me to see their hearts break, like for me and for the baby, and having to repeat it over and over again. It's not enjoyable. Just last night, my daughter's former speech therapist emailed me and asked how she was doing. She was just checking in to see if she had found another speech therapist, how her speech had been going, and I also updated her and let her know that my daughter's little baby brother was unfortunately stillborn. Putting it in writing, speaking it aloud, no matter what, it's hard for me too, and I don't know if there's a right way to do it, because it's almost like I don't believe it as I'm saying it. I know it's true, it's unfortunately painfully true, but having to speak it out just makes it so much more real. But even though we kind of got off on a sad note, we did have a nice session. It took about 2.5 hours. The last 45 minutes or maybe half hour or so was really just for the blowout. My hair is very porous. It loves to hold on to water, and so it takes a while to dry. And I was like, I'd be okay leaving with damp hair. And he's like, "No, you you're paying for this service, and I want to make sure, I could just see the color dry and everything. And then he also said that when I come back to see him next time, which is going to be on the morning of the funeral service, I made an appointment for a blowout. He said that it would be on him, which I thought was really sweet. It was a very nice end to the day today to get my hair touched up and styled, and to come home to some amazing chicken dinner. They brought us some dessert too, which I'm saving. There's a coconut cream cake and a chocolate cake. I don't know which one I want more, so I'm probably gonna just go half and half, and my husband and I can share. My daughter's welcome to have some too. She's surprisingly picky. You would think a little kid would love like cake and dessert, but she's a picky one. So yeah, I felt a little guilty. I didn't go to the motherhood group this morning because on Sunday when I met with a few of the ladies, I saw them at church. I said, I think I'm feeling up for it. I want to go on Tuesday morning. It just turns out I woke up really sore today. I didn't sleep well last night. I've noticed that at nighttime, my grief and anxiety kind of ramp up a little bit. And last night I was feeling really bad because I felt like a failure. I felt like I had put in all this effort for the past 7 months to have this baby. And before that, we were trying for a long time before to get pregnant. And I was trying to be healthy, taking prenatals. I had over 20 doctor's appointments in the course of my pregnancy. I was pretty much at the doctor every other week. I did so much testing, invasive testing even. I was ready to do whatever it took to have this baby. And then right at the end, I just felt like such a failure. But of course, my husband reassured me that's not the case. We tried really hard. We fought for him, and it was beyond our control. We couldn't stop the high drops. And the doctors said the same thing. Like, even if we had been able to deliver him early, it probably wouldn't have saved him, unfortunately. There's only so much that can be done, and given the complexity of his case, it was unlikely he would have survived even with interventions. So I didn't sleep well last night, and I think not sleeping well affected me this morning when I woke up. I just felt so sore, and I'm still pretty sore, but in a way it feels like a good sore. It feels like my muscles are just kind of working out, getting conditioned, and the scar, or the incision, I should say, is feeling a lot better. I took a shower just before my hair appointment, and I got it completely wet, warm water, and it didn't burn or sting, so that was pretty amazing. My physical healing is doing pretty good, and I'm overall handling everything really well and staying strong. On that note, I'm going to go rest. I'm going to eat some cake. Coconut, chocolate. Coconut's a little bit better. It's like marshmallow on top. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Have a good night. Bye. I forgot to put it horizontal like I said I was going to do. Try to remember tomorrow.